All right, just wanted to show you the condition of the undercarriage on this Petrol Green or Blue Green Metallic 84 300D. Now, I just drove this 1,400 miles from New Mexico and I haven't touched the bottom of the car. And immediately, what I notice is how dry the diff is. So, and also look at the condition of the boots. There is not a crack in those boots. They are outstanding condition. The original bump stops are still there. The sway bar end links are stiff and the boot is not ripped. The brake lines are in outstanding condition. The exhaust hangers, outstanding condition. The exhaust hangers are not ripped where the exhaust is banging around. Again, here's the boots over here and the sway bar end link. Sway bar bushings are excellent. The exhaust is excellent condition. This is one of the best exhausts I've seen because, you know, there's not much rain in New Mexico. It barely has a thin coating of surface rust. Normally they're very flaky and scaly with rust, and this one's in immaculate condition. I mean, that's the original exhaust, and you can still see the metal through there. It's just, see, that's just some surface rust. It was never driven out in the rain. Let's take a look at, this is the flex disc. You can see there's no cracking in the flex disc. It's solid, good condition. The rear bushings on these cars, I mean, I've never seen one fail, but these are all super low mileage cars. The rear bushings, I like literally never have to change those. Wow, look how clean that is. That's the original paint from the factory. That's super clean. There's the bushing back here. Also, a look at the center bearing. See, the center bearing is not ripped or torn. And if I pull on it, it's in there very well. The transmission mount, that may have been replaced. It still has the blue paint on it. I guess that's a marking from the factory. Look, the mark is still, that's the factory install where they, you know, they marked that they installed and torqued the cross member. What's really important about these cars, look how clean there's the cadmium plating on the transmission line. What's really important to check is the oil filter housing gasket. See, it's not leaking under here. That gasket on high mileage cars or higher mileage cars, those gaskets can leak and you have to replace them. And look, it's super clean. No drips, no leaks. The tie rods, outstanding condition. I mean, they only have 85,000 miles on them. Yeah, I can't even turn that with my hand. When they're worn out, you can easily flop them around. And the center link, there we go. Center link is outstanding condition. Brakes are not, you know, there's no sign of brake fluid leaking anywhere. Wow, look how, this is the first time I've looked in here, so look how clean. The control rod bushing, still, cover's still intact. Shocks, look, there's the upper ball joint, that's still intact. Lower ball joints are, I mean, those are still intact. The boot's not even ripped. Let's look at this control rod bushing. Yeah, this car is incredible. Look at the oil pan. I mean, it barely has any seepage around the oil pan. That's outstanding. I haven't cleaned under here. This is just an 85,000 mile outstanding condition car. See, the cadmium plating is still on AC lines. Yeah, this looks fantastic under here. And you can see there's the rust spots people will look for. There's obviously no rust here. This is from New Mexico. But if there's rust, it comes up here in these areas. The brake lines, I mean, the cadmium plating is still on the clips that holds the brake lines. There's not a speck of rust anywhere. Also, place people look for rust is the jack points. And you can see the jack point is perfect. Let's go look over here. There you go. Perfect. This is one of the cleanest cars. This is one of the cleanest cars you could get. Yep, perfect jack points, no rust anywhere. So, I mean, there's really not much to show on this car. Everything is excellent. It's just as simple as that. You know, there's a little dirt and road grime under here. Yeah, there's the bushings where the radiator mounts into. Perfectly intact. Yep, this is definitely a #1 car. So yeah, I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that. Anyway, thanks for watching.